my name is Keegan. That is my grandma. Today we're making saltfish and bakes. So Grandma, what are the ingredients for saltfish?
Ingredients for saltfish are we use a salt cod and we fry it with onions and tomatoes and hard-boiled eggs sliced. Okay, the saltfish is placed in the water. It could be left for an hour, or if you're in a hurry, you can easily wash it out continuously about 6 times through fresh water. Drain off the excess water, and then you are going to eventually squeeze it dry before the frying starts.
So while Grandma's cooking, I'm going to tell you the ingredients to bakes. The first ingredient is flour. The second ingredient is baking powder. The third ingredient, salt. Fourth ingredient, sugar. Fifth ingredient, butter. And sixth ingredient, baking oil. So I'm putting in some flour, more flour, some sugar, some baking powder, more baking powder, a little bit more baking powder. Now I'm putting in 2 shakes of salt. Man, this butter's hard to get out.
I'm adding the butter to the flour mixture, and because the butter was hard, I'm just kneading it in it and crumbling the butter in the flour. Keegan, you're going to help me by adding some water gradually. Total water depends on the feel to make a soft dough. Continue adding the water, Keegan. So it's 3/4 a cup to a 1 cup maximum. And we'll knead this all until it comes to a nice soft dough. If the dough becomes too sticky, you'll need to add a bit more flour until it becomes more pliable. Thanks, Keegan. After the dough is finished kneading and it's nice, soft and supple, you place it on your rolling mat and you take a rolling pin and you roll it out until it's flat. Cut it in circles, cut it in shapes, whichever you like, and then we're just going to fry it in hot oil when it's all ready.
And then, but if you don't have a rolling pin, this is the way that you would do it. And I'm also going to show you a little trick to puff it up. You take your thumb and you poke a hole. You grab a little bit more flour. And then you put a little pinch in it, roll it up, and then flatten it. Then you're done. It should puff up a little bit more now.
This pot here, I have it half filled with oil, so I'm going to fry the bakes in this hot, the heated oil, and when it's finished frying, I'll just put it in here to the bowl that has a bit of paper to absorb the excess oil. You'll see it in a minute how it's done. Now that the oil is heated in the pot, I'm going to fry the bakes. Just lower it very gently so that it doesn't flare up on you. And as you see, it's bubbling, the oil is really doing its work, and the bakes are going to start to puff up in a little bit. As it puffs up, it gives you an indication that it's ready to flip. So let's take a moment. Here comes the big puff. And we're never sure, so I just tested to see what it looks like on the other side. Could have been a bit browner, but that's fine. Now that the bake has puffed up on either side, it's nice and brown. That tells you that it's fully cooked and it's ready to come out of the pot of oil and place in the bowl with some absorbent paper to absorb the excess oil. And that's how the bakes are done. Now I'm getting ready to fry the onions and put together with the saltfish, and when it's finished, lay the eggs, the sliced eggs on top.
One of my favorite things about making bakes is chopping the eggs.
In the pan, I did put some oil Then I fried up the onions just to have it simmer a bit. Then I added the saltfish, and once it's somewhat heated, then I place the eggs on top just for make it look nice. And if I had, or if you'd like to, you can add some sliced tomatoes on top.
One of the ingredients is tomato, but somebody, not gonna say names, forgot to pick them up.
Well, this is our demonstration of how we made our traditional Guyanese saltfish and bakes. Keegan loves it, I love it, so does my family. Hope you try our recipes and enjoy it yourself. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.